Hello Libra, this is BDevine and welcome to Divine Miracles, and this is the forecast for mid-Feb to mid-March 2018, and I'm going to do this on love, life, relationships, finances, all kinds of information, and I'm using the Green Witch Tarot for the main part of your reading. I'm also going to be working with the Mythic Tarot. Okay, this is my very first deck. It's very old. And also be working with my very own Domino Angel cards, okay, for an angelic message at the very end for everyone, okay? Now, if this doesn't resonate with you, make sure you're checking your moon sign and your rising sign as well. And it'll give you a really big picture of what's taking place. I use my intuition for all readings, so although I'm using the cards and things like that, it's not going to be, oh, that's not in my book, you know, it's not going to be like that because I don't work that way. So let's see what's going to be coming up for Libra. I'm really excited because we've all been on a really exciting trip, and you know, there's just been so much change for all of the signs so far. I hope you can see me clearly. It's gotten a little dark. I've been working on these for quite a while today, but I'll do my best. And I am just myself, bringing the messages for you, hoping to uplift you too. Okay, for Libra, for life, love, finances, spirit guides, angels, bring the messages through. Okay, life, here we go. Love. Okay, so I'm going to be doing singles and couples. Okay, just give you some advice. I only use 4 cards for these readings. Any more than that and we're just starting to lose the whole, you know, purpose of doing readings. Okay, the Empress is a very good start, and the Lord of Shadows, two major cards here. The Lord of Shadows is also known as the Death card in traditional tarot. But I love these cards, the Green Witch Tarot, because they're very positive, even with cards that may be traditionally a little bit negative. They're very beautiful pictures, and it helps to give a different story. So that's why they were chosen. We'll look at the loved ones in a minute. So these are for your life and for your, you know, finances and things like that. So in this sort of card, the Empress here was the first card that came out, and as I look at her, she is looking towards the future, even though it looks the opposite way. So you can imagine that turned around the other way. She's looking towards the future. She's pleased with her efforts. She's pleased with how things have gone so far, and she's just bursting with abundance to the point where she's going to pop a baby any day soon. So something that grew in your life, or something that was in its early stages, now has gone to a more mature stage, you know, within your life, your business, your career, whatever it is, okay? This is one of the best cards that you can get for business, for life, for love, anything. And for this to come out as the first card out of the gate for your reading shows that that is the vibration for the month between February and March. Is just abundance, it's expansion, it's change, it's things that you've only dreamed of before, or perhaps things you couldn't have even imagined happening to you, starting to happen to you. And it's a death, because you got the Death here, you know, the Lord of Shadows. It's a complete shut off to the way that things were in the past. It's completely finished with. Like anything that existed before is not got any place into your future at all, you know, just no place whatsoever. And that's a good thing. You don't want to be bringing anything from the past into this amazing, abundant future. In the past, there has been some imbalance within yourself. There's been things that you've needed to sort out. There's been situations that have been uncomfortable to deal with. There's been people who have totally betrayed you, turned their back on you and upset you in so many ways, you know. And that's not going to happen anymore. You know, you are determined that this is not going to be who you are. And this has been the best thing that you've ever done. Even though when you've cut people off, like last year perhaps, when you cut them off out of your life, it was very upsetting. For one, not just because you had to cut them out, but because they would put you in that position in the first place. And some of it's like you can't even believe, you know, they would do that. But it has been the best thing, even if you couldn't see it at the time. And now you've developed into the next level where things are just really starting to shine down on you, and you deserve it. Okay, your finances are lifting, the opportunities are there, all of the beautiful benefits that you've ever thought of or you've seen other people with are now coming to you, and it's about time. Okay, but also for people who are single, I want to open these cards up now. You've got the Green Man, which is a great new beginning, and what's this one? The Page of Pentacles, Page of Coins. Someone very gifted and young and youthful, and all of this happening for you. The Green Man is like the Fool card in traditional tarot. So start of something of importance in your love life. Now, for single Librans, this is definitely indicating if you want it, and I have to point that out, if you want it, that there's someone that's very talented and very gifted, that very magical, you know, and, you know, childlike, that is coming into your life to try to shift you into a new direction, bringing out the best that you can be as well. Not someone that's wasting your time. Someone that's actually there to enhance your life if you want it. Okay, so between February and March, okay, this is starting. For people who are already in relationships, there might be an indication to create something new together, do something new together. And I do get the message for a lot of these card readings today of separation, but not with Libra. I'm feeling that there needs to be time together, time spent. If you've been having problems, communication is key. Keeping things magical, keeping things childlike and not serious. You don't want things to become really serious and boring and mundane, and or if they've been that way, it needs to stop. It's driving you as a Libran mental. Okay, you just don't want it anymore. You want something new to begin, but you don't know how to start. So start with yourself. Start with doing what you want to do for fun. And if they want to join you, then they do. All the more the merrier. If not, at least you're out there having fun. It's all about creating your independence this year, and getting strong and doing what you want to do, because life is far too short to be sitting around mulling over what's best for everybody else. It's time for what's best for you. And then that happiness and that inspiration will move over into other people's lives. Everything with love life and relationships is all about beginning new things, changing things, bringing the magic, all that kind of stuff. And if you're single, like I said, someone who is there willing to do that is right, you know, is very, very close by you. Okay, I'd think sometimes between Valentine's Day onwards, you're going to start getting that, you know, those messages coming in. Someone unexpected comes forward and says that they like you, you know. There's someone that probably you already know in some cases. Other people, it's a new person who you probably think, oh, they'd never like me, and they do like you, you know. So this is all exciting. I'm really enjoying doing these readings. Let me know if you like them too, okay? Let's have a look what these cards say as well. Okay. Let's just clarify for Libra what the heck's going on, because it's awesome. More information for you. More information for Libra. Okay. You got the Ace of Swords, which is speaking up, and you got the High Priestess, which is using your intuition, I'm going like this, using your strength. Standing in the, I'm Piggy in the middle. I'm a tarot card. Oh my God. All right, so the High Priestess, things coming to light because of the way in which you're thinking, the way you're thinking about what you're saying. You know, you're communicating a lot stronger, and you're using your inner feeling to communicate, and it's really working for you. Some of you are having really, really mad, crazy prophetic dreams, and in our shamanic work, well, I have a diploma in shamanic healing, but in our shamanic work, we're always talking about the dreams being the most important thing for you to start to master. If you can start to master, you know, when you're being aware of dreaming and have lucid dreaming and controlling it, then it's going to be a lot easier when you're working within the spirit world. That's what we say. So something is coming to you, like where a dream is coming where you'll just have a knowing, or you do get those kind of prophetic dreams happening, or you do get messages from the divine. It's just that now you're starting to put it all together for your life, you know, so you can have understanding and clarity. So really good for Libra. All of this information, abundance, change, new directions, things major happening, major turning points in your life. It's awesome. I'm just going to move these cards. And we'll do the Domino Angels card. Okay. Josh is next door, like in the room next door playing his game. So when you've got headphones on, you actually don't realize how loud you talk. He's like, yeah, playing a game. Okay. Domino Angels. Okay. Raziel. Okay. Archangel Raziel, one of the angels of wisdom. Just so you know, I've written a book called Angelic Guidance, and the Domino Angel cards go with that book as well, where there's more in-depth messages. So Archangel Raziel is inspiring you to put into action the wonderful ideas that you have. Don't let someone else get the credit for your ideas. Any creative pursuit that you have been putting off is actually going to do very well and bring in the money that you need. Okay? Don't delay. Whatever that creative impulse is, or those ideas that you have, put it to work for you. Somebody may also inspire you to make life changes that benefit many people. Raziel brings you ancient wisdom. Thank you to the Archangel Raziel. Light a dark green candle to connect. Okay? Inspiration, putting ideas into action, getting that wisdom from the divine, trusting your inner knowing, moving ahead, going forward, you know, all of those things, listening to music and chilling out and having fun and no more worries about things. Okay, Libra, you tend to try to balance everything and get everything just right, and you are kind of perfectionist, but you're wearing yourself down sometimes. You're going to stop all that kind of stuff. And you're trusting in the process a little bit more because you're starting to see the signs that it's working for you, which is awesome. Ask Archangel Raziel to come in and take care of the details of things if you're unsure about a direction in your life. Okay? So, for Libra, I really hope this helped you. I hope that this is a long enough reading. I really feel like I've mentioned everything that I have to mention. Might just do one more of these cards so you don't feel like your reading was short. Okay, what else can I tell Libra? I just think you're on fire, you know, and the Queen of Pentacles here showing you, you know, yep, you've got the formula. You got the formula. You're getting the inspiration coming from nature as well. Let me just see what story we're pulling here. You're getting the recognition, you know, and the fame for the things that you've done. The things that you've been working on perhaps for a long time. Finally, you're getting recognized for those things. What else have we got here? You're getting the spiritual journey happening too, you know. You're not listening to gossip. You're not listening to the ideas of everyone else. You're creating your own way forward. You are... You know, someone is moving, perhaps moving out of their house, or maybe someone's moving in, but you're moving nonetheless, and you're heading in the right direction. You've got to remember that even if you don't think you know what you're doing, your horse does. It knows exactly where it's going. Okay, and this can indicate, because it's a Knight of Wands, it can indicate things moving quite quickly as well, probably quicker than you think or you would have thought. Then we got the Four of Coins. Now, I'm just doing this over the top of my head as a story for you. This is saying, you know, perhaps in the past you really held on to your money and held on to your finances, and your direction and everything like that, maybe too tightly, but now you're letting go. And because you're letting go, look at this, the 9 of Cups. You've got almost everything that you ever wanted. You're in a really, really happy place, and only you can be, only you have done this. You know, nobody else has done this for you. Okay, you've had a major achievement in your life, even if you don't see it, other people do. And look, you've got the 7 of Cups here, but you've got this beautiful inspiration coming from the fairies that are with you. You know, you've got all these different choices and opportunities now because you've been listening to yourself and following your gut instinct. And here we go. You're working hard at your craft. And, you know, this is how you succeed, is things that you do with your hands, things that you do for yourself, things that you do in your own way is your most success. And finally, what do we got? What did we actually get? Don't get yourself caught up in the past, okay? That is a big message for you. Don't get yourself caught up in illusions, like where people are trying to scare you or say, oh, you shouldn't do this or you shouldn't do that. Don't listen to that anymore. You know, you may have listened to people in the past and it didn't fare you very well. Okay, so it's not going to fare you very well if you do it now after everything that you've done. But other than this, you know, Libra, I really feel like you've got the formula now. There's going to be new ideas that come to you. There's abundance on its way, meaning not just money. It's like abundance of people, of friends, of support, you know, time. You know, things are just going to fall into place. This is your time to start to really move forward, though. It's not just going to happen to you. It happens with your forward momentum, okay? And you can do it because you're far more brilliant than you give yourself credit for. And other people are going to start noticing that, even if you don't, okay? So that's the messages for Libra. I hope that it's helpful to you. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope you're excited. And until the next time, wishing you lots of love and many, many blessings. And goodbye for now. Bye. And turn this off.